Hello and welcome to Climbing Daily. On today's show we've come to Manchester to check out the Rockover Climbing Gym. Now this place has got some pretty unique features and a room out the back reserved only for the British team climbers. So I'm here to meet Tom, who's the sort of centre manager, the crazy mind behind this amazing climbing wall. And there he is, as if by magic. Tom, nice to meet you.
Matt, pleasure. Welcome to Rockover Climbing in Manchester.
This is massive, this place.
It is massive and very, very different to most climbing centres, as we found out this morning on a little tour.
Yeah.
Normal comp walls here and all the climbing, but what is different is we're in a 150-year-old hat factory dating back prior to the First World War, which means it's got lots of nooks and crannies. Mm-hmm. So upstairs we have a full gym, yoga studio, beastmaker, training boards, soft play, ball pits, rope climbing. We put up elite routes for the elite sport climbers, and we also have little surprises out the back for you.
Awesome, man. It sounds great. So take me on a tour, show me around, and let's do it.
If we go upstairs first. So Matt, all your usual suspects upstairs, like the traverse wall and training area. If you stop here, you can try and picture Matt. Once a year we have a rock fest, 500 people in there.
Yeah.
Actually, probably the largest competition in the UK. We have 1,000 people in a weekend.
Okay. What initially I like about this, and I find it with English gyms more than anywhere else, is it's like a little bit grubby, a little bit dirty, a little bit real. You know, it's like a proper place. Like, you know, well, people climb everywhere.
Climb everywhere, and our resident graffiti artist comes yearly and keeps adding to our graffiti. Our customer loves that.
So long traverse wall here to warm up, and then what looks like a sort of mini competition wall.
That's right. Well, we have 3 competition walls at Rockover Climbing, and the mini one, all it is just a little bit smaller, a little bit more compact, but it allows us to, there's no grades on here, they're just literally tagged. Your eyes take you to the routes, and it means we can set different styles.
So you've got a mini comp wall here, and I saw a few more sort of comp style walls down there. So presumably you can run multiple competitions at the same time?
That's exactly right. When we run at a rock fest, we take all the IFSC age categories and we run multiple finals, semi-finals, accumulating in an adults final with 500 to 600 people watching, all at the same time.
Electronic moon board, very
That's
cool.
Correct, moon board, beastmaker board, training board. Everyone loves that bit. And then if we continue through,
I've never seen one of them. Sorry, I've just looked at one of them undercling beastmaker things. That's awesome.
Underclings?
Yeah.
What, the one in the middle?
Yeah, no, that's these here. Like that's.
Oh, loads of them. This was actually nearly one of the first. This is from 2010.
Okay.
So this is actually one of the first ones that was put here, and it was originally on 50 degrees, and the starting grade was 7B, and no one could climb it. So we tweaked it slightly, added a few more. But to be honest, Alex Puccio's trained on this. James Cassie's trained on this. A lot of people have flown in, stopped here, trained on this. Lisa Rams has trained here.
Okay. Maybe I'll join the long list. And okay, so we've got a gym down here.
Yep, customer driven. They wanted free weights and they wanted space, so we gave them a yoga studio that you got here. All the free weights, plyometrics boxes, which actually has become so popular. We've actually built a second gym, which we'll take you to later. And then we've got Orin here with the GB team. He's having a morning session. So Orin's taking his training very seriously. Just
want to explain, it's pretty early in the morning, and basically all I've done this morning is eat a big breakfast and had a coffee, and I come in and Orin's already like just crushing it. So, so there's another little cubby hole section up here.
More cubby holes, yeah. And this has got 2 purposes, well 3 actually. Again, pegboard, fingerboard, and because our customer is so much into Ninja Warrior functional training, they find that too easy, so we're looking to make it harder.
Okay.
We also teach dry tooling, which is in front of you right there. And on this wall to our right, we talked about the route setting. So basically you have to be assessed before you can route set here, and we train everyone, and Jamie, the IFSC route setter, trains everyone, and they practice on this wall, and we can see some of their creations. Some people fail, some people succeed.
So like a training for route setters. You guys teach how to do proper route setting.
We found from the outset that route setting is everyone thinks they can route set, and it is a very, very dark art. And to get it right for the customer, and then to get it right for your elite climber is virtually impossible. So we've invested a huge amount of time. We probably spend at least 2 or 3 days a month training our staff and our route setters and assessing them and constantly re-evaluating them.
Okay.
And yeah, this wall is used to test them.
So it's a really good idea. I know how big this place is, so let's go downstairs and check out more of it.
Come on then.
So we've come downstairs from upstairs into your rope climbing area, which isn't the biggest, but I know you do some pretty cool little features in there.
No, you're right, it's not the biggest. It's only 8 to 9 meters tall, but we actually have about 60 lines in here, which is a lot more than most bouldering centers. And we, like the bouldering center, change the routes every week. And they are set again by IFSC route setters. And we also allow our customers to have projects. And here we're Ted Kingsnorth. He's currently out in Red Rocks climbing Just Do It with Mina, and he's replicated the crook section, which is 8C+, but made it 9A, so give him a better chance. He'll come in the morning, have breakfast, spend an hour just working the moves and lapping it, then go to Malham, spend a day on Predator and 8B, come back here, another hour on this, and it's the black one.
Okay, so that's the crux. So he's in America now working this route that he's trained on here.
Yes.
So he's got, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, and when he's finished that project, anyone gives us a project, we can put them up. The same back in the bouldering centre, with all the comp walls, we actually put up what anybody wants in their training. So we have a lot of kids, a lot of families, we're like a social club, but we also totally promote elite sport because we can cater for it.
So I've got this like 7A project, so I'll bring that.
You can bring it in and we can put it on for you, that's no problem.
Cool.
And you can even learn to do the speed climbing, which currently we've got it looking like a Christmas tree because the guys actually love setting with the holds.
Yeah.
But we intermittently put it on our 12-degree wall over there and have the IFSC speed routes train on.
You can build that on all the British because they've obviously got to start doing this now.
So the British team will come in here, they can train on an 8C Sport Problem, which I don't think you'll find in any other rope wall. They can train on the lead route, speed route, sorry, and they can then go and train on actual world-class World Cup problem.
Because that's kind of why we're here, is to check out your special secret
little
back room climbing
the
area.
back room, yes, the extra room.
Okay,
if we haven't got enough rooms as it is.
Yeah, another one. Right. Okay, so coming through the secret door, and then this is totally different from out there.
Yeah, this is the sort of final phase of rock over climbing, and this is the DB climbing team's own bouldering wall. This is purposely built for them, their training and their training needs. It's a competition wall at IFSC standard, set to IFSC standard from youth C right up to senior, and maintained weekly at that level.
Very cool. So the British team, they come in here, they use this as a specific facility, and all the routes are kind of World Cup style, World Cup standard.
Yes.
And they can presumably work on all their weaknesses and strengths. And
they actually email us and they tell us all the details they want. From the very youngest, we've had people come from Glasgow, Bristol, everywhere. They tell us what they need, we compile that, we then work on their weaknesses, and we give them this sort of extra level so they can then develop their training around it.
Awesome, man. Well, look, thank you so much for showing me around. It's been incredible. Like, it's an interesting gym because you've got so many different parts of it. You know, if you're just a punter like me, you can come in and just have fun out there. And then if you're at the top level, you come in here and then...
Yeah, rock over climbing caters for everyone, from the 2-year-olds, the para climbing, the over 50s, the families, right through to the elite climber. And we just love elite climbing and climbing in general. So it's a pleasure, Matt, and Epic TV, and thank you for coming.
No problem. In the next episode, there's no one in here right now, but the British team are going to come in. We're going to film them using the facility and just show you guys a bit of like that top level climbing. So stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching Climbing Daily. I'm going to go and have a climb.
Kid, come on then.